Hi, my name's Martin Robson, and I'm the new owner of sailing vessel Iola. She's a rival 38 sailing yacht, very sturdy, seaworthy boat, and I'm going to hopefully use this YouTube channel to document some of my adventures, some of my sailing exploits, and also maybe show you guys what it's like to live aboard a small sailing yacht. This is my first attempt at any YouTube social media stuff like this, so please bear with me. I hope to learn a lot from it. I hope to provide some good content for you guys. So let's see how it goes. Okay. Look forward to sharing some of my adventures with you, and speak to you soon. Bye bye. I've just been for a big shop just prior to coming on board. So the first meal on board is going to be beef burgers with some sauteed vegetables, and I'm going to do some peppers and mushrooms, and I've got a nice bottle of red wine and also the single malt of dubious quality from Aldi, which I'll try later on this evening. I'm very hungry and this looks delicious. Good morning. I've just woken up after an absolutely fantastic night's sleep here on sailing yacht Iola. The weather conditions overnight were fantastic, and the conditions in the marina on the mooring are great, really leading to a fantastic night's sleep. The beds are really comfortable and she's nice and warm and dry, so that's great. I've got first cup of coffee of the day and I'm just going through some plans. And to be honest, it looks as if I might go sailing today. The weather conditions are really good, and I think it's really time for me to take Iola out for my first solo sail with her. So I've got my handy skipper's pocket book. It's by Basil Mosenthal and Sarah Hopkinson, and I use this quite often when I'm sailing, as it's a really handy reference guide for just things that you need on board and just little tips and tricks for sailing. If anyone, I'd thoroughly recommend it for anyone considering going out and doing a little bit of sailing. So I'll use this to plan some activities for today and do the checklists before I set sail, and we'll see how it goes, and I'll give you an update a little bit later on. Okay, cheers. Enjoy your day. Well, I did it. First solo sail on Iola. Got both the main and the jib out. Come off the wind. We've got 10 knots of wind, which is just enough to get us going. But overall, very pleased. It was hard work getting the boat up, but we did it. And there she is, flying. That's great. Gonna start do some practice, do some tacks, maybe do some jibes downwind, and just get the feel of her. Handling absolutely brilliant. Very pleased. Okay, bye for now. more wind now, so Iola's really starting to do the business. She's almost sailing herself. Very, very light hand on the tiller, and she's just going along in 11 knots of wind. We've got 2 reefs in because it's first time out, and we're doing 4.5 knots, and she's just so comfortable. It's amazing. Okay. Still getting to grips with this social media stuff, so apologise if the volume and the audio isn't very good, but I'll get there. Beautiful day out here in Holyhead Bay. See you later. Well, that was a bit of a struggle, getting the dinghy blown up over the side and into the water so that I could test out the outboard. Happy to report that she started first time, purring like a kitten. Just let her warm up a little bit and maybe take it for a spin. Some of you notice the kill cord isn't attached. I'm just tied to the boat at the moment, so we're not going anywhere. I'm just running her in neutral. Obviously use that when we start off. I've also got my life jacket on and the radio with us. Very happy about that. Great. That's the dinghy all sorted out, inflated. Outboard's running like a dream. There's Iola there. Just going to take her for a little spin. Got all the safety equipment, got my radio up, got the kill cord connected, and just going to see how she goes on the little outboard. I think the dinghy's a little bit too big, so I may actually go for a smaller one. I'll give it a try. See, it was a bit of a struggle getting it into the water. Okay, see you soon. Bye bye. Good evening. Well, today's been quite a hard day. Refueling the boat and also getting the dinghy sorted out and also trying to get the outboard sorted, all of which happened very successfully but was quite hard work. And now this is what it's all about for me, just relaxing on the mooring buoy. Just absolutely beautiful surroundings. Got the match on the telly. Got a glass of whiskey. I'm under my blanket. It's just absolutely beautiful, just so peaceful. And this is what boat life for me is all about. And I just love it. Fantastic. Cheers. Hello. I thought I'd take a little bit of time to show you guys what the inside of Iola is like, and just so you can get an idea of what the inside of a small sailing yacht is like and how people live when they're on board. This is the entrance to the saloon area, coming down from the upper deck, down the companionway. The engine is located underneath the foot of the companionway stairs. She's a 38 horsepower Beta Marine diesel engine, which I'll maybe show you later on in another video. On the port side, as you come down the companionway steps, is the nav station. She's very well equipped with a lot of electronic devices that will help me navigate when I'm sailing Iola, and also you'll notice there that the paper charts are there, and use them as a backup and even sometimes as a primary means of navigation, just in case of electrical failure. On the starboard side is the galley, small and compact, but more than adequate for 3 or 4 people on board. 2 burner gas hob with a grill and an oven. Got a 12-volt refrigerator. She's a little bit small, so I'll probably supplement that with another portable fridge at some point. And then we've got the sink, which has got seawater and freshwater pumps. Primarily use the seawater for washing up, and obviously fresh water for cooking. Looking into the main saloon area, on the port side we've got the main dining area. This table also folds away, and this can convert into a double berth. And on the starboard side again, small berth, suitable for a small child. I use it for just catnapping during the day, so it's very comfortable. Plenty storage. Woodwork's absolutely beautiful. Got the classic rival keyhole design. Everything in real tip-top condition. Within the saloon we've got a paraffin heater which I've used 2 or 3 times over the last week. Absolutely fantastic, really warms the saloon up quickly, very effective for the cold nights. Also on board is a Eberspracher diesel heater, but try not to use her too much. She's a bit hungry on electrical power, and I find that the paraffin heater has been more than adequate, so I'll just keep using her until such time as I need to double up and use the diesel heater as well. Moving a bit further forward are the heads. Quite spacious actually, and very effective vacuum toilet there, and plenty space for toiletries, etc. On the starboard side we've got a wet locker used to store foul weather gear, etc., life vests, anything, and that she drains into a bilge in the bottom of the bathroom. A bit further forward we have the V berth, which ordinarily could be used to sleep 2 people, but at the moment she's acting as a sail locker, somewhere where I can hide my mountain of sailing shoes that I seem to be gathering, and also a guitar which I promised myself I'd learn to play. Haven't done so yet, but yeah, I guess I'll do so when the time comes. Moving aft now, just take you into the main sleeping compartment. So this is my berth. I'd say it's not quite a double, but like 1.5 berth. Very spacious, very comfortable, sleeping really well, and I'm 6'2" and I can more than adequately stretch out. Absolutely brilliant. Little vanity mirror, little seat where I can sit, look in the mirror and do my hair, and also another berth on the starboard side again, very long, more than adequate for anyone in excess of 6 foot. Again, plenty cupboards, storage, lots of storage in the galley. Everything stays in place when we're sailing and heeled over, so it's a very well designed, very well built boat. And that's the inside of Iola. This is the process of lighting the paraffin heater. Just put some meths in the bottom and let it heat up the filament. Once it starts to glow, burn orange like that, just about to go out, We just turn on the paraffin, which is pressurized through the top here. And then slowly just crack open the paraffin, allow it into the, and we can see just heats away there. Goes the door. That'll just heat up nicely. We'll keep an eye on the pressure. Give it the odd pump every now and again. Nice and toasty. Very easy, very simple. What an absolutely beautiful place Holyhead is. I never dreamt that it would be this nice. The marina's fantastic, the sailing club's great, the people are so helpful. The pubs in the town, little food outlets, everything's fantastic. And the people are so friendly. It's been really good so far.